Yeah, Bumpy
That's
crazy as hell.
that's crazy. And then when you look at the Panhandle, even the Panhandle in Florida, the Panhandle runs you to Alabama. You know what I'm saying? The 10 freeway. A lot of people don't understand when you say the Panhandle. If you look at the state of Florida's uh the shape of it, they call it a panhandle because it looks like a fucking panhandle. If you look at the motherfucker, it's a long part of the state. That's why we call it the panhandle. Coming into where Roy Jones from, right there. Fresh out of Alabama, that little city right there. All that through there.
Pensacola, yeah, Pensacola.
Pensacola and all that's panhandle. All the way, that's all 10 freeway. And then once you get deep, you got the 75 and the 95 and shit like that. That'll run you down to Southern Florida. But all these movies we saw, Redwood, all that, that's Florida, bro. That's
Mm.
Florida. Yeah, that's Florida. Redwood is in Florida. The shit where Vin Rames played, where they killed old dude moms and all that shit. That's
Rosewood, right?
Florida.
Rosewood.
Rosewood, yeah, Rosewood,
Yeah,
that's
that's where they
Florida.
tried to hang him, and he ended up
That's
getting out of the
Florida.
noose.
Rosewood,
Yeah.
that's Florida, bro. That's Florida, my nigga. That's the motherfucking South. That shit wasn't going on up north like that.
When
And what?
when
That's
you
a
say it
fact.
was when you say it was free land north, they was like free to settle and
Yeah, the
just live.
Underground Railroad. When we hear the stories of Harriet Tubman, they was trying to escape from the South to get into the DC region. And north of that, they was free. It wasn't slaves up there.
12 Years a Slave explains that perfectly.
I heard they
With
was trying to
12 Years a
find
Slave, he was a
bro.
free man, and they put him back into slavery. He was
No,
in New
12
York.
year, 12-year
So
slave.
yeah,
So he
12
was
years.
from New York.
Yep.
That nigga was from New York. They tricked him and said, "Hey, the people down in D.C. want to take a meeting with you, right?" So he takes the little train, or whatever the fuck he does, down to D.C. The nigga have dinner with these white folks. They spike that nigga drink. When that nigga wake up, that nigga chained up, nigga, in the barn with about 15 other black people. So what they was doing
Oh, I
was
ain't know that.
kidnapping the free black people, right, and sending them south
It's in the
and putting a
bar.
different name on them, right? That's why it was called 12 Years a Slave. He telling these motherfuckers, nah, I'm such and such. I'm from New York. I can read and write. I'm a free man. They get this nigga a whole nother name, whoop him, beat him, whoop him. Somehow he get a letter out. He get a letter out to somebody that mailed it to New York. And then people came back down there.
He
The
gave
white
it to the
people got
white
him.
dude that was in debt.
And got him. But so they was kidnapping the free blacks, and once they get you south, oh nigga, this is a different law down here. We ain't what nigga you a slave nigga, get in that field.
Hmm.
Your name is what? Shut the fuck up. Who you gonna tell? The police? They slave owners, right? But now the trade off is we got slaves escaping Underground Railroad, and then they kidnapping black people, bringing them out here that shouldn't be down here. So it was one of them things, but. Man, that's a crazy history, bro. To know this shit was like that
Yeah,
at one
that shit
time.
was crazy. Yep.
Can you imagine, bro? Like even right now today, living the way you living, and a motherfucker snatch you and take you to an area they say, nah, you're a slave.
I
Fuck,
was
I ain't
just
no
about to
slave.
ask you that. What?
That
How
shit
you
would be
think?
wild as fuck.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna be real. I wouldn't have never been able to survive in them days.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's what
try
I
some
was just
shit.
about to ask you.
Yeah, they would have
Yeah,
killed
I'm
me a
gonna
If
long
you
try.
time
would be
ago.
Yeah,
able,
if you ain't have
you
your
think?
free papers, your ass could be enslaved like that.
Nah,
You had to carry your
I'm gonna
papers
try.
with you at
I'm not.
all
I
times.
wouldn't have. I would have been Nat Turner on steroids.
So you
Listen,
He
I
don't
would
stopped.
have
think?
died young. Fuck this.
Yeah,
So
I wouldn't have been. I wouldn't have been cooperating,
so
bro.
you don't think we
Hmm.
would have survived
I
today?
know I
And
wouldn't have
Nah,
survived.
bro.
I
Cause
wouldn't have
I
no will to
no
survive
listen.
to help
I would
him.
have died on the move trying to do something to him, or I'd have got away and got north. But then at that point,
But
I'm coming back
that's
for sure. I'm
that's
coming back.
interesting right there to know if we would have survived if
Our
today.
Listen, a lot.
mentality, hell, you saying take us the way we think, right? And say, we're gonna rewind time and we're gonna place nigga ain't no for one, I don't believe slavery would have we outnumbered these fools. What? Nigga, we'd have got the communicating. Hold on, we got what? 300 slaves over there, 500 slaves over there. Man, tell them niggas on Sunday we moving.
Well, that's
That's
what
Shit.
it.
used to
Shout out to
happen. There
Nat
was
Turner.
slavery
Shout out to
laws
Nat
damn near
Turner.
every
I'm
day.
telling you, like, our mentality, if you take our mentality and then place us back then. nigga.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
you'd have had
we
a
would have
lot.
tore shit up. We would have
But
tore
Did
shit
not
listen,
up.
have
It
to
was
Wack,
a
be nigga.
choice.
you ain't even gotta
That's
take
You'd
what
our
have.
it is.
mentality
That it
from
was a
now.
choice.
Way back then, they was doing slave revolts every fucking day. We died every day trying to get the fuck away. We was never complacent in slavery. Some were, but most of us wasn't. We was always trying to get the fuck away. But they
Remember
ain't
when
gonna
they
tell
try
you
to use
that.
the Bible? Remember when they
Yeah, they
tried to
ain't gonna
bring the
tell you
Bible
that
in
part.
to usher in? Yeah, they tried to bring the Bible to usher in
They
to
definitely
say
It
did.
was
love thy
Harriet
master
Tubman.
and stuff.
It was a bunch of Nat Turners and Harriet Tubman.
I'm trying to tell
Just
you,
don't
we
tell you
was
about it.
always trying to get the fuck away, but
Is
they
that
want y'all to
Naughty
believe
talking?
you sat down and took the shit.
Yes, Aunt, it's me.
Oh, I gotta leave the room. I mean,
Why?
Chanel said I can't be in the room with you. So,
Why you
so
gotta leave the room? Who said that?
Chanel tripping. I don't know what's going on. Okay, Chanel attacked me today, told me that I make you cry and that I shouldn't be in a
Hmm.
room with you. Are we Chanel
No,
said?
no,
Yeah,
what
why?
happened
No.
was remember that day? Remember that day we was in different levels and we had the initial conversation in there, right?
Huh?
And so after all of that stuff happened, all the trans girls was in one room. And so I went into the room and
Mm-hmm.
then most of them attacked me. Like, oh well we ain't gonna fuck with you. You know, we
Ain't
can't
that some
mess with
shit?
you no more.
You telling me
All
we
of that
attacked
stuff.
you?
Like
Right.
that's what happened. So then I had somebody come off the mic to talk about, you know, like before she was talking about my dead friends and family and shit like that. And I had
Who?
confided in her as a her name Tia. I had confided in her as a trans woman at first, and she want to come
Mm-hmm.
off the mic to say, "Yeah, some trans women you can't support. We can't support y'all, everybody." So I said, "If y'all don't want to fuck with me, that's it. Y'all don't have to fuck with me, right?" Boom. So then I called one of my sisters, Lana, just to tell her how I felt,
Are these
and
your
then
real
she added
sisters?
Chanel on. No,
Yep.
this is just trans women, trans girls.
Oh, oh,
And so I called her just to, tell them how I felt about the whole situation, and they were just saying, well, I can't understand how you can have grace to allow people to say certain stuff to me and all of this stuff. And I'm like, well, he meant it this way. And so everybody was
That's what I
basically
was
saying,
trying to
well, we
tell.
can't.
I said Chanel. Look, no, I said Chanel. We were having an open conversation about how to speak on this side and how we speak on this side, right? That's just what it was. But I think with Chanel is a little jealous um, that you have the free run that you have. That's what that is. Because Chanel is very angry. I told her, you're angry. Like, you can't have a conversation. You talking crazy and shit. But so don't nobody disrespect Nadia on our floor. You tripping. But she's just
How did that even start? Like, I'm confused on
when
because if
Chanel
they
asked
said that they
me,
weren't going to defend
Chanel
me,
came in Stevie's room and asked me something about why do I disrespect Nadia. I said, I don't disrespect Nadia. What you talking about? I said, well, you better go ask Nadia when I think Nadia even beginning to start breaking down. Ask Nadia what I tell Nadia. What I tell you, Nadia. I don't want to hear that shit. You in this world.
oh,
Get your mind right. Don't let this shit fade you. Get your skin thick. You gonna endure worse than this. If you can't deal with it now, how you gonna be able to deal with it later? That's what I tell you, right? I'm a tough
yeah,
love
you
type
do.
motherfucker. If I fuck with you, I'm gonna be like, hey, get your ass up, nigga. See what happened. I seen what happened. What you gonna do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just me, right? So, but Chanel's
Yeah, I
whole
know I get
narrative is
sensitive. You do that all the time.
and naughty. She gave the narrative
Chanel's.
that that was your real sister. Like she was your real sister. That's why I was like, I didn't really
That's
want to go.
so Chanel's
No,
whole
she's
narrative
trans
is
sister.
Chanel's narrative is that we beat up on you and disrespect you over here every day. That's her narrative, and I told her you a motherfucking lie. That don't happen.
No, you
You
don't.
tripping. I said you tripping like a motherfucker. I said, don't get it wrong. Naughty talk naughty shit. We let Naughty do her little calls when she want to, but all in all, we don't let nobody attack Naughty. I don't know why you driving this narrative, but that's the narrative. That's what Chanel on. Chanel ain't coming on that. But I told Chanel I think you're a little jealous of the fact that Naughty has the free run on this side and you don't. I
Because
think
remember in the
that
room they was in the right, like, oh yeah, she get a lot of flack, from the community. So even after that one room, I went into a room with a whole bunch of trans girls that was at least like maybe 15, and they was like, yeah, they're using you for this and all of that
He
stuff, and we
said
can't fuck
that
with
shit
you.
too. I said,
We can't
hold
do all of
on.
that stuff. Like, I'm
I
confused.
I told him, hold on. Naughty earned the right to be on that stage, earned the right to have a bean, earned the right to be a leader. She drives, she helps, she does the morning news with Nikki, right? She got her own room. She chimes in doing all the conversations. I don't know what the fuck you mean that I don't get what you saying. We using Naughty for what? Naughty earned the right. We asked Naughty, you want to be part of the team? Naughty was with it. We gave Nadia a position. What's the problem? We didn't give Nadia a position to go. If that's the case, we'd be like, Nadia, go bring us 20 transgender women over to the stage. Whoever come. We ain't tripping that. Nadia earned that shit. This ain't about who Nadia could bring and all that shit. If you follow Nadia, cool. If you don't, cool. We ain't tripping. They trying to turn into some
Nadi's a
whole other
leader in
shit.
this room. She a leader.
Yo
She got some little.
motherfucking
She a
louse.
fucking
Naughty
leader.
be doing her motherfucking thing. She came in like a force. Man, listen, like you said,
That's what
Wax,
I
she
was
earned her
telling them. They
motherfucking
saying we
position. We don't
using
got all the
Nadia as
shit
a
to sit
token,
pretty.
like Naughty didn't earn Naughty's spot. I'm like, nah, you taking away from the work she put in.
Speaking of
Hey,
that,
that's why I
we
said, like,
have
bro, them motherfuckers be tweaking for the when they was like, oh, y'all talk violent to her. Like, bro, y'all the ones that's beating up on the shit. We fuck with her around this
Yeah, they the one attacking her
Exactly.
for
And she
real.
didn't have none of that to say. All she
Yeah.
said was, oh, I was on the phone with Nadi and she was crying because she said she was disrespected in your room. Now, Nadi's story is totally different, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't fucking
She didn't
Nah,
say
different.
nothing.
Man, that shit's
Chanel
Disrespected in
crazy.
No,
your
she,
room, motherfucker. But that's the
right.
same thing that they did to Dave Chappelle when that one chick died. Well, when she killed herself, they try to blame him. No, y'all fucking tormented that lady agreeing with y'all.
And
Exactly.
speaking
And
of
that's
that,
exactly
we
what they did to
have
Nadi, too.
320 people in this room. Can y'all click the link above that says problematic nerds
Oh
and
yeah,
join that
follow me.
club right now for us, please? And thank you in advance. Click the link above,
Appreciate
Um,
y'all.
join her club.
Period. I really look at the 100 ENT like family. I graduated from media and broadcasting school. So, in a way, I just wanted to bring who I am. It had nothing to do with me being trans. Like, I just feel like I can implement myself in
That
conversation
right.
with like minded individuals. And this is like
Naughty, what
family
it
to me. So,
is you got to our side first. They mad that they ain't get to our side and get that door open first.
But
You
you
was the
know
first
what?
one to get to
That
that
bitch
side.
Chanel, she a
Many have
hater.
touched our stage.
Chanel a hater
Only Naughty has survived. Most of those trans
that's
girls
a
on this
fact.
app don't know how to fucking talk to people, don't know how to
at
listen.
all.
They have their own opinions and they want to label every
And they
motherfucking
talk
body.
fuck
Naughty doesn't
business.
fucking do that. Naughty doesn't
And
do that.
and,
She
Not
and
earned
only
her
that,
spot.
Naughty took her hit. When Naughty first started coming over here, nigga, we was on our bullshit. Naughty kept coming back.
Yep.
Every time I look up, Naughty kept coming back, kept coming
That's
back,
right.
kept coming
yeah,
back, kept coming back.
not it kills the transphobe argument that they will have. She kills.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Nadi
also
can
real
out
shit.
handle herself with the best. I don't give a fuck. Nobody can out. I don't give a fuck. I've seen her talk and have knowledge and sense about everything she fucking said. I don't give a
I
fuck.
don't
We
know.
ride with Nadi. She's a leader in this
Chanel,
room. We fuck
Chanel
with her.
just
That's
I
what it is.
told Chanel, I said, Chanel, that picture you trying to paint, that Dottie just over here for us to torment and torture. I said that's far from the truth. The Dottie's very protected on that stage. Period. So I don't know where you getting that shit from. And that's probably what Chanel's sitting around saying to people, and people that don't know no better, you know, that's what they believe in. So then when you go off into these rooms, Dottie, Chanel then planning some bullshit and they thinking that's what's going on.
You got to start bringing motherfuckers to them rooms with you, because I bet they wouldn't say that shit if other motherfuckers was.
Chanel angry though. Chanel angry the motherfucker. I'm like, yo, I'm trying to talk to you. The minute I start getting boisterous and shit, you gonna tell me I'm acting a certain kind of way. Chanel's angry. That's an angry individual.
Right, and then telling your business in front of everybody who, like, no,
Nah,
don't
Queens
call
got
her
on her
telling her
about that.
shit. Don't
Cause
say
Queen told her
some
don't.
what's up.
people,
Queen told her what's.
cause don't do that. You don't do that shit. When you confide in somebody, you don't do that. And they try to use it in a malicious way to make us look at her like she was talking shit about 100. No, bitch, get your ass
Yeah, because you could have fucked up somebody's relationship
told
by
her
doing some
ass
shit
straight.
like that.
Yeah, now you can't do that.
And that wasn't the case. They literally attacked me in
Uh-uh.
the room. Like, I was so upset because it's like I try my best to hold my own community down, and the same people that I try to hold down be the same motherfuckers that's coming at me, calling me all types of names, kick me out of the community, all types of shit. The shit weird, and it's just so fucked up that I can't. So what type of community do I have? I feel like my community is here in the 100
This
ENT
one.
side
That's right.
than it is in my whole community outside. Like, that's so fucked up to say, but it's the truth. Just because you think you may have, like, just because you may think you have something in common with people does not mean that those are the people for you.
That's
And
right.
that's just how I feel.
Hey, talk.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
But what's good, y'all? This the 100 ENT room. This the problematic nurse takeover. Shout out to the house. Shout out to the mods. Follow the house. Follow the mods. Follow anybody that resonates with you. Please share the room. Ping up. We having dialogue and conversation in here. So my room is about nerd shit, game, anime, all types of shit. We just had a conversation with Ebony. Ebony, she's the actress that played in the one of the Blade movies earlier. We also had deep other conversations about cosplay, about Comic Con. We were talking about superhero things. Who's your favorite superhero, and why? We also was having a conversation about Black Panther. We understand that Black Panther was a movement for our community, and we want to see it continue. So we were trying to figure out who would be the best actor to and prize that role, take over the role, stuff like that. So that's what we were having a conversation about. So it was like popcorn style. We were just sitting here talking and shit, and that was
Ain't
it.
naughty. I'm on Fortnite right now. Come get the smoke.
Yo,
Period. The
whack. We
fuck?
got to do a fucking. We got to do a room. We got to do one of them rooms that we can call all them people because we got to let this be known, man. I'm tired of having to like explain ourselves and Naughty not there to be able to be right there with us. We can talk about this shit. We need to let them know what's going on.
Also, shout out to My Hero Academia coming back in October.
What happened, B?
I feel it, but
Shout out My Hero for sure.
I
Hey
prefer the
yo,
manga.
just know that Comic Con is in San Diego though.
period.
Oh boy.
They
Yeah, we'll
said
see.
some Comic Con is in Savannah at the end of the month.
Comic Con is this
Con
month
is always in San Diego. That is a
yeah,
San Diego
that's all I'm
staple.
Okay,
saying.
so that's just a reject Comic Con.
No, it's
Yeah,
probably a
yeah.
con, just like they have Blur Con, Dragon Con, Fire Con. There's different type of conventions, but Comic Con is and will always be in San Diego.
Yeah, like the
Mm-hmm.
sneakers con.
Downtown Dago.
Let me find out
Convention
y'all
Center.
in BronyCon.
I wanted to say this
Alright.
about the group, the problematic nerds. I am so glad that there's a group for this because I too am a nerd. I play video games a lot, so I am so happy to be a part of this. So
Welcome to the nerd family.
Welcome
thank
to the
you, thank
Nerd
you.
family. Shout out. And if y'all want the PTR, just definitely hit me up on my Instagram, so I can make y'all PTRs and send it to you for sure. We gonna start be having like movie nights, like watch party nights and stuff like that to watch like different animes and talk about them and stuff like that. And then when the movies come out, we're gonna talk about those and stuff like that. So yeah, be looking out for that. And then we also have our other groups around the app, a part of the 100 ENT family that we'll have scheduled every week. So you have different types of clubs open for different types of people. For sure, it's a family dynamic around here. So we were just talking about the different clubs that we have on the app as well. So if you have a club that you want to promote or you want to talk about too, you can. We definitely want to support for sure.
100 side.
Period.
100.
100 side or no side.
Hey, so is we gonna be running Tekken tournaments? You feel me? Like as well as you feel me? 'Cause I got some bets to be
Bumpy,
placed.
I'll be
Bumpy,
fucking you up in
Bumpy. They say
Tekken,
that you
bro.
don't even win in Tekken. You just be you don't know how to. Bumpy,
Damn.
you already know how I showed up. They said that you can't do shit in Tekken.
He just be smashing buttons.
What Tekken you talking about? You
I'm
talking about
definitely
that?
button mashing.
What Tekken you talking about? Classic Tekken or like some shit they got now?
Take
Tekken.
it five.
Tekken 5. I'm thinking they got some new shit.
They got some.
You know what used to be my favorite game on PlayStation 2? I love Marvel versus
Not none of that new
Capcom
shit.
and
Tekken.
Oh yeah,
three.
Taking
Soul
Five. I'll
Calibur.
fuck
It
you
said
up.
PlayStation 1.
Marvel versus
Oh
Capcom. That's
yeah,
my
naughty.
shit,
Yes,
nigga.
Marvel vs.
So
Capcom 2.
you talking about Dreamcast with that Soul Calibur shit? Oh, you
Don't
said
get caught
PlayStation
up
2.
in my web.
You
No,
Y'all
talking
know
about
PlayStation 2
Dreamcast?
has Soul
Hey, Soul
Calibur.
Yeah,
Calibur,
Soul
Soul
Calibur
Keep
on
on
Calibur
giving.
fire.
PlayStation.
And
See,
Power Stone.
y'all probably ain't old enough for Dreamcast
Hey,
and shit.
y'all ever
Oh,
Dreamcast
play?
was
hey,
Hold
I
on,
crazy.
know
who
about the
ain't old
Hey,
enough for
Dreamcast.
y'all niggas
Yeah,
get
Dreamcast.
whooped,
real.
nigga, in
What you
some
know about
chaotic
Crazy
y'all ever
Taxes?
logistics,
play Fusion
nigga?
Frenzy?
What y'all know about the Game Gear? Huh?
Yeah, I had a
Game
Game
Gear?
Gear and shit. Yeah,
Okay.
they always get lost though.
Y'all,
I
what
know.
about
Shout out to
What y'all
Old
know
the
School.
about Killer Instinct
the Game
Gold,
Boy
nigga?
Color and
Yes,
the Game Boy
yes.
Advance?
Remember Game
Game
Boy
Boy Advance.
Color
That's
with the
yes,
camera? They
yes.
had the camera on there and shit. That shit crazy. They used to be able to take a
Oh,
picture of
okay. What
yourself and
about
shit.
Super Smash Brothers? I bet I whoop everybody in Super Smash Brothers. Fuck you talking about?
Nigga, what about the original Dragon Ball GT on PlayStation?
I can't hear you. Your mic low.
He
Y'all
went
don't.
back.
He said the original Dragon Ball Z from off of PlayStation.
Boy, the fuck? I whoop everybody after Goku and
Hey,
Gohan.
what was the
Now,
Vegeta.
first Grand Theft Auto, the one you had to look from the top view and shit? What was that? Grand Theft Auto 1 or 2? Where you can see it from the top and shit. You got the little man.
Vice City.
One, yeah.
Nah, Vice City with 3D. Like,
Yeah, Vice City was
Yeah,
later.
I think that was 1 or 2.
yeah.
Oh,
I wanna ask the boys a question. Is it true that the only three games y'all play is Madden, what is that
Call
called?
of Duty.
Madden, Call of Duty, and 2K?
2K.
Yep.
Fuck
That's
no,
it.
that ain't the truth. That
That's
ain't the
it.
truth.
GTA 5
That's all
Live,
you
nigga.
need.
Shit.
true. That
Those are
GTA
three
5 be my
mandatory
shit. Fuck out
games
of here.
though, for
Especially
sure.
2K.
Let's see
Hey,
Ghost Recon X.
Fortnite
Fuck
too.
out
Just
of here.
because y'all niggas play that don't mean that y'all nerds.
hey, I get on GTA 5 Live and
Not
play
you,
with all the
Santa
low
Claus
level
about
people,
the
so I can say
nerds.
like I'm a guru at the shit.
Yeah, you bring the fuck out.
I go to all the rooms on GTA 5 with people like a level 2 and I'm like a level
Oh
140
shit.
and shit. It be
I
fucking
know.
them.
You
San
low,
Andreas
bro.
was the
That's crazy. I'm
best
like
Like
Grand
I
Theft
bet you
Auto.
Nerds.
20.
I'm about to
I
be
Hey,
bet you
straight
what y'all
top.
know
20.
about
Plant
Cydia
to
though?
cook with,
Hell
to heal
yeah.
you with, right there.
That's fucked up.
And
It be
those
some
right there
hey,
is
it be some kids on there talking crazy though.
potato leaves, and I forgot what those called. But
Kids be
them
on there
definitely
talking to grown niggas
right
like I'm a
there. The
kid,
ones
man.
that's
Shit.
growing tall,
San
fucking
Andreas was the
looking like
best
leaves.
Grand Theft Auto. I don't care
Oh
what
I
yeah,
nobody
agree.
say.
bro.
I
Them
agree.
Definitely.
some pink and
I
yellow.
That's
agree.
Especially with
that's
them
the
gang
biggest
wars
map.
that you could do.
I used to
Those the
lose
gang
whole
ones.
weekends on San Andreas, bro.
I
Yeah.
wanna ask
The
the
rest
guys
of
a question.
the dudes
Have y'all
over
ever
there,
got
it's
fired for
a
playing the
Japanese
game?
plant over there. No.
Nah.
And
Nah, I
So
used to
y'all
just
never
rush in
orange
to
ever
play
tree.
was
it.
late.
No.
Don't know
That's
about
an
you
orange
Ever was
tree
motherfucker.
right
late
there.
for work.
Small tree.
No, I
Y'all
think
never
it
was
was
late for work or
negative.
never
Hey,
got fired in the
It's
game.
better than the
I ain't
game.
gonna lie,
It's better than the game.
shit,
The,
that's
the
like when I
gas mask
first started delivering food and shit,
right
and I
there.
had some orders, but I was doing that Cayo Perico heist on GTA 5, and I was like, yeah, I ran low on steak, we gonna deliver it to you, if you want it, I give it to you at discount tomorrow. I was trying to beat that shit like a motherfucker, I stayed home the whole day.
I told y'all Queasy is the most
Yo, hold up.
relatable nigga in the world.
Did you do the Dr. Dre mission?
I ain't got to that yet.
Nah, yeah, that's a new
Uh
little thing they got.
Hey,
man,
most
yeah,
got some
y'all gotta
dope
check
ass
that shit
Jordans in his
out.
PTR.
I don't even. I had to stop. I had to stop video games cold turkey.
Yeah, me too, I ain't played in a minute, cause that shit be all day, you look
Yeah,
up,
your
it's
whole
8
weekend
hours.
is gone, bro. The whole weekend. It's like I can't do it no more. I'm too grown, bro. I forfeit.
Okay.
Hey, nurse.
And
Hello.
it's the shooting
Hello.
game on Roblox. The kids was playing that Roblox. He playing the shooting game. I started playing that shit. Then I started running around Roblox. I said I gotta leave this shit alone, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's too
Ain't
much.
nobody
What's
What
serious
the
the
best
about.
hell is
game?
Roblox?
It's
Period.
That's a young kid game.
it's the
Hey,
biggest
Yeah,
kid
it's
Yeah,
game
what
in
is
it's
the
for
game.
Roblox?
kids. It's a
hey,
thing.
What
I ain't
It's a
gonna
what the
lie.
game
fuck Roblox
for
is? I
kids.
hear Roblox
It's
I
like
hear
right below
I hear
Fortnite.
blood.
Yo, Bumpy, that Roblox shit is annoying, bro. My son got
It's
towels
serious like
and
that?
action figure. Yeah, bro. I said, what kind of bath towel you want? Roblox. I'm like, what
And
the
you
fuck?
never stop paying for it either.
Hey, but it's
Damn.
like a sim. For real, no, for real, it's like a Sims game for kids. Real
Hell
shit.
yeah, you ever
I
It's
be
seen?
watching.
something called
I be watching
Robux.
my niece play this shit all
Hey,
day.
you ever seen a little kid nigga getting a C plus in English, but he could put in the credit card number and the zip code
I'm
and the
trying to tell
CVV?
you.
Like,
Yep,
wow.
Hey,
yep.
Real
that
quick.
They be-
part.
For them Robux, I already know.
They
I
small
got
as hell.
nephews who've been asking for Robux for their birthday. I'm like, I don't know what a Robux is, bro.
I thought
Robot.
it was Roblox, but it is
It's
No,
Roblox.
but the
Robux. It's
Robux is what you
Robux.
use to spend money on that game.
To be
Robux
You
getting
never
different
money.
than
stop
Yeah.
paying
Roblox.
for the game. Yeah,
My
exactly. You
son
never stop
stay
paying.
getting me.
I ain't gonna lie, for that GTA shit, buying them yachts and them mansions and shit, I'll put my credit card out, burning that bitch out, boy.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you
Yeah, that's a
tweaking. I ain't
damn
never
shame.
paid for shit and I got all
That's a shame.
No, I got it once I started doing the heist and shit. I started obtaining it, but at first, shit, I'm like, I want that boat.
Hey, V Twizzy, you know they supposed to remake 007 Golden now.
What?
Oh hell
Hold
Oh,
yeah,
up.
that's
What? Wait, what?
not my shit. You talking about
they
That
the
should have
was
been
not
Golden
did that.
Joy.
Gun?
I
That
want to
shit.
ask the question. So okay, so what is more influential, Dragon Ball Z or Pokemon? And we're
Dragon
talking about everything from
Pokemon,
video
Pokemon,
games
Nigga,
Pokemon.
Dragon
Yeah,
Pokemon.
Ball
that
Z.
Pokemon.
Dragon
Man,
Ball
Dragon
Hands
Ball
down,
Z.
Z.
Pokemon.
around
Dragon
the
Ball
world.
Pokemon.
Z.
Pokemon.
Pokemon Go shut
Pokemon.
it down.
Nah, but
Dragon
Even though I
Ball
don't
Z
fuck
is
with the newer
classic,
joints, even though I
Dragon
don't fuck
Ball
with the
Z
newer joints,
teaches
Ain't
like
nobody
Pokemon.
throwing
about
no balls
energies. You
around.
know what I'm saying?
but Pokemon lived and died though.
Back
It
the
had its
fuck out,
moment, but
So
pause.
I'm
Dragon
going
Ball
Pokemon
Z,
off
like
the
they
still.
doing
Pokemon
that.
was just demons. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all gotta go.
Pokemon
Y'all,
people was dying over that
y'all
shit.
gotta go according to generational stuff. Cause my
That ass bitch, you ain't got no
I
fucking news
did.
for
That's
me.
the thing. Why did you hear the replays? I did. I said post
Nah,
them
you
up right
got
now.
emotional about
I
them
said pin
news.
them up right now. Like really, because I already knew what she was talking about. Because I said post it right now so everybody can see how weird of a bitch you are. That's what I
No,
stand
you
on.
what
The
you
same thing I
did
said
was
then is
you.
what I'm saying now.
So
The
she
same.
said. So you saying you know about the news? You agree? You
No, I wanted her
confirmed.
to post them because I said show everybody how weird you are for saving pictures of me from 3 years ago.
She
Show people.
said after
Then
you
she backtracked
confirmed.
and said I'm just
Hold
joking.
on.
I don't have them.
After you confirmed, then she told you, right, bitch. Now you made yourself look stupid. We ain't even got her,
No, no,
but
no.
you
That's
just
not what
admitted
happened.
to her.
Like, that's not what happened.
But this was crazy. I ain't seen you put up this type of fight